Yeah, yeah. How are you beautiful people doing tonight? I know you say it like you mean it. How you doing tonight? It was a Michael Jackson thing. Yeah, man. I just wanted to recite a little thing for you, just because I have a PSA. All right, we're gonna do it because you guys are here, so I need to tell you. War. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I'll say it again. War. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's been my time. I gotta look for that. It's true, but you know what? Wars suck. Battles are awesome. They are. If you get the right battle, it's fucking awesome. I got engaged in 3 dance battles in my adult life. Completely unprompted. Completely unprompted. And I won. It was great. So I was walking, I'll tell you what happened. I was walking down the street, minding my business in New York, and getting ready to cross the street with a bunch of people behind me. This guy's leading the pack, about to cross the street this way, a bunch of people behind him. We locked eyes for approximately a half a second, and we both knew what was going down. Completely impromptu, completely unplanned, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and then he goes, I was like, oh, caught it, swallowed it. Yeah, yeah. And we didn't even look back. We just kind of like pounded it in the air and just kept walking. Yeah. I won. The second dance battle, a little bit more intense. A little bit more intense. I was waiting on the train. Had my headphones on. I'm bopping. You know, to the beat, minding my business. And this large man, I mean super large, he had like camis, like blonde dreads, he had tattoos, he had sunglasses, gruff, he was sexy, not the point. He comes up the stairs to the platform and he's bopping his own little way too, because he's got his headphones on, right? So now we're both bopping. Boom, 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 boom. And he kind of glances over at me, like, okay. Now look at him, okay. And then he goes harder. Oh yeah? Yeah? Like, yeah! Right? And so now we're really breaking it down. We're helicopter, we're doing the whole thing, all that. Everybody else was like, wow, that's amazing. Train comes, we both part ways. We didn't even look back. It was amazing. It was a tie. Hard to tell who won. He was really killing it, you know what I mean? I was bringing my A game, so I think we tied. It was good. So my first and only professional dance battle was amazing. Walking through Rockefeller Center, being in awe of all the beautiful artistry, etc. Having headphones on as usual. This is what gets me in trouble because I have my headphones on. So I have my headphones on, I'm bopping. Just watching, looking at the artistry, like, yeah, this is great. One of the security guards came around the corner, stopped me, he was like, I was like, in the name of love? And as I'm bopping, he's like, I was like, oh, I see you. Yeah, And then I went, and he looked at me all confused. He's like, what the hell? I said, jazz hands. Jazz hands always wins. So I won. You have to claim it. You have to claim it, seriously. Yeah, it's amazing. It's fun. I love it. I'm not even a jazz musician, man, I promise. Speaking of battles, because battles are fun, I watch UFC. I know I don't look like it, but I do, because I like watching sweaty men battle in an octagon and make all kinds of amazing sounds, because it makes me feel like they're fighting over me. I do. I'm looking at him like that one right there. I'm rooting on him. He's got bigger muscles. Fight for me. Fight for me. Gladiators. I love it. What I don't understand in those kind of battles is getting kicked in the face. I don't understand it, because somebody's foot is on the ground, and then it comes up to your face. How can your face not see a foot coming from that far? Your face is right here, and then the foot's in your face, and you're like, oh my God, that just happened. How'd you not see it coming? A straight kick, just, not you, sir, but straight, like, right there. Straight kick, roundhouse, you can see it coming, because the hips, you got a little twist there, But a straight kick right to the face, you had that shit coming. If you didn't see that foot, you had that shit coming. That's all I gotta say. I don't like it at all. But I also watched World's Strongest Man. Has anybody watched that before? You guys are missing out on life. Ladies, okay? This is why I watch this stuff. It's not for rooting on the sport. It's like, yeah. When you're single, you have to. Any chance I get, I look at sexy, sweaty men. So these guys from all over the world, all over the country, they're out here and they're doing amazing things. 1 minute, they're timed. They have to move a boat with their teeth, and it's some cool shit. Yeah, oh yeah. These guys are from like the Vladisphere, whatever country Vladisphere is from. Magnuson is from there too. So, Diaz Magnuson. He to give you a minute, you put the bar in your mouth, you're like, are you ready? Tweet! I can't whistle. Tweet! And they have to pull this boat with their teeth. Thank you. They have to pull this boat with their teeth across the finish line. And when they finish, like, ah! Yeah! How did you train for that, though? How do you train to get your teeth so strong that you can pull a yacht? How the fuck does that happen? I'm so curious. That's just one event. Another event, they have these gigantic hulkified dudes inside cars, like the Flintstones, because their feet are on the bottom. So they have to pick the car up, run down this lane, drop the car off, go back, get an anchor from a ship, take that and haul it, and heave it, and haul it across the line, and then go back and get a giant whiskey barrel, and pick that up, and then take it, and go across the line, and drop it, and then run back to the finish line before the other guy, if the other guy's alive. Because I don't see how the hell they do this shit. Like, in under a minute? I'm like, do you know what I can do in under a minute? That's really impressive? I can wiggle my nose. Yeah, some of you can't see it in the back, but I'm doing it. It's fucking amazing. Under a minute. No sweat, no broken arms, no busted legs, none of that shit. And I feel like if we were going to actually, like, applaud war or appreciate it, we should do it like that. We should get the finest from everywhere. Here's America's team, here's Vladisphere's team, here's India's team, here's Ireland's team. Let them battle it out. And whoever lasts is actually one of the greatest. America would not make it. Oh, how the hell are we gonna pull shit with our teeth? How are we gonna do that? From babies, we're trained to eat baby food. And babies, they're trained to eat Tonka trucks. There's a huge difference. I've never tried a Tonka truck. I don't think I ever would. But that's the only way I can see training my teeth to do that. How do you train to move an anvil with trains on it for yards without passing out, killing yourself? I'm so curious. I don't know, but I'm never going to find out either. I'm not going to do it. I didn't even fight as a kid. I didn't. Like my older brother would fight, and then he'd make me hold all his stuff while I'm holding my stuff. He's like, all right, this guy called me out and hold my stuff. I'm 5. I'm like, okay. Holding his books, waiting on him to beat this guy up so we can walk home together and like civilized human beings, you know? And one time, because my brother was so very, very zealous about fighting, his best friend was like, you know what? You don't need to be holding his books. I'll hold his books. That's just wrong with him. I'll hold his books and I'll walk you home. I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. So we get ready to walk home, and out of nowhere, my brother was already fighting someone. He comes and takes his best friend, who was walking me home, and starts beating up on him. On the way home, he's like, don't touch my sister! Ah! His friend's like, I was just walking her home. Why are you touching me? Oh. And this is why I'm single. Every time you even look at someone I'm remotely interested in, my brother will appear and just start beating their ass. And he's like, hey, what's your name? Well, my name is, oh my God, here he goes. He's like, God, stop, I'm not doing anything. Who are you, her husband? I'm her big brother. And he has to remind me that he's my big brother every time he calls me. Not like we didn't grow up in the same house. He'll call, I'll answer the phone, and he's like, and it's your big brother. I'm like, really? Who? Just fucking who? It's your big brother. I'm not calling about nothing, I just wanted to say hi. Click. I'm like, nigga. Anyway, it's dumb. I could be in the middle of doing 50 things. What are you doing? Nothing. Oh, I'm not doing nothing. Click. What? So why did you call me? I was on your mind. Great. He's an amazing dude. But whenever he calls and reminds me that he's my big brother, I always remind him of how terrible when I was a kid. Because he always did all kinds of weird stuff, right? He wanted me, when I was a little kid, to watch a pot of spaghetti. But it was already, you finish the dishes, you get ready to wash the dishes, there's a little stuff in there left over, you gotta soak, So we're soaking the pot, and he's like, hey, come here, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you something. I was like, show me. You see that spaghetti in that pot right there? I was like, spaghetti in the pot? Yeah, spaghetti showing his pot right there. I was like, yeah? He's like, if you watch it long enough, it'll turn into worms. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, okay. Now I'm up all night watching a pot of spaghetti noodles. Just waiting, hoping, praying. Then it'll turn into worms. Yes, I'm waiting, yes. School's tomorrow, I don't care. I'm watching, I'm vested. I was vested so hard I fell asleep. And the next day my brother woke me up. And he's like, so what happened? I was like, I don't know, I think I fell asleep. Did you turn into worms? He's like, no, you missed it. I'm like, damn it. Like, you gotta stay awake for the whole thing or else you're gonna miss it. It's so bad. You missed it. But thank you guys, I want to appreciate you coming out to spread love.